Let's talk about a topic that often sparks curiosity and confusion: sexual intercourse during a woman's menstrual period. Many believe it's impossible to get pregnant during this time, but is that really true? The answer might surprise you. In this video, we'll unpack the science behind it, clear up misconceptions, and provide practical advice to help you make informed decisions. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Section 1. Understanding the menstrual cycle. To understand the possibility of pregnancy during a period, let's first take a quick look at the menstrual cycle. The average cycle lasts about 28 days, but this can vary from woman to woman. Ovulation. The release of an egg typically happens around the middle of the cycle, usually around day 14. This is when a woman is most fertile. However, the window of fertility isn't limited to just this day. Sperm can survive in the female reproductive system for up to 5 days, meaning that if intercourse occurs during or near the end of a period and ovulation happens earlier than expected, pregnancy can still occur. This impressive lifespan of sperm is crucial to understand when we talk about fertility windows. While ovulation marks the peak of your fertility, the days leading up to it are also significant. Why? Because sperm introduced during this time can patiently wait in the fallopian tubes for the arrival of the egg. This means that even if intercourse doesn't occur on the exact day of ovulation, pregnancy is still possible if sperm are already present and waiting. Factors like sperm health and the quality of cervical mucus can also influence the chances of conception during this window. Section 2. Can you get pregnant during your period? The question on everyone's mind: can you get pregnant during your period? The short answer is, it's unlikely, but not impossible. Remember how we talked about sperm survival and the variability of menstrual cycles? This is where things get interesting. While it's true that the chances of pregnancy are significantly lower during your period, particularly towards the end, irregular cycles can throw a wrench into the equation. If your cycles are shorter than average, say 21 days instead of the typical 28, you might ovulate earlier than expected. This early ovulation, coupled with the remarkable lifespan of sperm, means that intercourse towards the end of your period could potentially lead to pregnancy. It's a small possibility, but a possibility nonetheless. This is why understanding your cycle is so important, especially if you're trying to avoid pregnancy or planning for one. Section 3. Risks and considerations of period intercourse. Now that we've addressed the pregnancy question, let's talk about another important aspect of period sex health risks. While engaging in intercourse during your period is a personal choice, it's crucial to be aware of the potential risks involved. Firstly, having sex during your period can increase the likelihood of transmitting sexually transmitted infections, or STIs. This is because the cervix is slightly dilated during menstruation, making it easier for bacteria and viruses to enter the uterus. Secondly, menstrual blood itself can create a more hospitable environment for certain bacteria to thrive. This can potentially increase the risk of bacterial vaginosis or yeast infections, especially if you're prone to them. Section 4. Safe practices and expert advice. Navigating the world of sexual health can feel overwhelming, but remember, knowledge is power. When it comes to period sex, practicing safe sex is non-negotiable. Using barrier methods like condoms can significantly reduce the risk of STIs. Equally important is understanding your own body and its rhythms. Tracking your cycle, noting the length and any irregularities, can provide valuable insights into your fertile window and overall reproductive health. And finally, don't hesitate to loop in your healthcare provider. They can address any concerns you have about your menstrual cycle, fertility, and safe sex practices. Remember, open communication with your doctor is key to making informed decisions about your sexual and reproductive well-being. In summary, while pregnancy during a period is rare, it's not impossible, especially for women with shorter or irregular cycles. Understanding your body and cycle is key to making informed decisions. And remember, safe practices and open communication with your partner are essential for a healthy relationship. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to Wellness Galore for more insights into health, wellness, and relationships. See you next time.